Today we're here on Timo's account. I think the most interesting thing on this account is that this is one of the few accounts where you're going to see a double Dark Sky Dancer on here. We've got a couple other LD5s as well. I mean, Alicia's an LD5 also, but he did mention that he had most of the normal Nat 5s, and I looked at that and I'm like, great, we're going to just summon all dupes. He's still missing a decent amount. He's missing Juno, Rocky, Veladrul, Bale, John. He's missing Mage, Coco. There's a decent amount of these different units that he's missing. He also can get, if he's trying to fill up the Pokedex, get the easy ones. He did get the Cowgirls. I always complain that people are like, oh, I'm trying to fill the Pokedex. Like, the Cowgirls are easy to get. Get the Cowgirls. But he's got, I don't know if he's using the Cowgirls, but at least he's summoned them. Also, Sigmaris. He's never refused Sigmaris. He doesn't have Monkeys. Doesn't have a couple of the other ones. The newer ones, of course, he's missing as well. No Awakened Water Imp. Wow. You can tell he's not an OG. There's no Awakened Water Imp. Let's see. Because all the OGs have that unit. A lot of the OGs have that unit built multiple times. He's not missing... Wait. He's missing Oliver, but that's not on the wish list. He's missing Cigar, but that's not on the wish list. He's also missing... I keep forgetting. Byung-Chul. Keep forgetting his name. Also, wow, you need... No, you don't. You don't need this. I didn't notice that at first. And then I think he's also missing a decent amount of... Yeah, you could second... Look at all these things you could second awaken! Not a second awakened Ramagos. He's like, those aren't LD5s. I only care about the LD5s. Savage. No second awakened Megan. Wow, no second awakened Lucia. Casey's an underrated unit too. Not for everywhere, but just an underrated unit in general. I also noticed that he's missing, like, no second awakened Darian. What is this? What am I even looking at? But I noticed that he's missing some... Well, a lot of people are missing these. Like I said, they came out a long time ago. Diaz, he's missing Dark Jack-o'-lantern as well. Handful of LD4s. Some of these were Hall of Heroes, though. So, yeah, I think we have the best chance of getting... Let's just start this instead of me just talking for forever. And let's see what we get. Oh, we got to take a look at him because he... Oh, okay. Some lightning. Now we just need a light one. What do I think we're going to get here? Honest assessment. I think we might get one new LD4 and one new Nat 5. We're going to feed all the Nat 5s for blessings. I think we're feeding all Nat 5s for blessings, right? Let's see. Use your home to get Juno, Windfire Mages, but pretty much anything new I have most in normal Nat 5s. There's other... I mean, Oliver! Maybe he doesn't do RTA. Oliver's kind of a... I don't know. I use Oliver often in RTA, but I don't... I'm trying to think of, do I use Oliver for anything else? I'm sure other people do. Use Oliver for, guild content or things like that. I just... For me, Oliver's an RTA unit, and that's that. But I am not the entire community. I am one person. Blessing Party. All blessings. Only way I'm going to fill out this crowded Pokedex. Never can have too many Leos. Keep dupes that are top tier, but don't... Wait, what is... Oh. New, though. Yeah, he's missing the... What is it called? Lollipop Warrior. What is his name? I want to call him Jerry. Jerry the Lollipop Warrior. That's another easy unit to get. Good old Jerry. Where is he? Thomas. Oh, that's why I wanted to call him Jerry, because Tom and Jerry. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, Lollipop Warrior. At first, I was like, Lollipop Warrior. That's a stupid name for it. I'm like, wait, that's the actual name for it. Is Lollipop Warrior. Oh, lol. Is this the Summoner's War version of the Ginger Brave? The Come To Us version of the Ginger Brave. Very, very fast. He doesn't do much aside from contest speed, I feel. But very fast. Ridiculously fast. So if you like to take turn 1, you feel like you're getting outsped. He is very fast. He's faster than everything else. However, he just doesn't do as much as they did buff him. He does more. He does increase cooldowns for 2 turns now, I believe. But yeah, he doesn't do a crazy amount. Like the Dark Pioneer will do a crazy amount when he's and he's very fast as well. He's not as fast as Jerry. Thomas is whatever. But yeah, your attack speed increases, your HP condition is better, and your attack power increases, your HP condition is worse. He, at the start of the match, I believe was it 25 or 30 speed that he gets? 135 or 140, somewhere around there. I feel like he got 25 speed, but I also feel like he was 140. And neither, like, that doesn't add up. So, it's one of those, though. But yeah, and then he does this, removes 1 beneficial effect, increases the cooldown time by 2 turns, which is nice if you are trying to go for turn 1 and opponent's like, I'll bring Samath and Triton. Although you could still bring Vertiheal into that, which is potential triple revenge Vertiheal. Very scary. But yeah, Samath Triton, I would just decide that I'm taking turn 2. I'm like, okay, I'm going to take turn 2. I'm going to leave both Samath and Triton in there, and I'm going to just try to play efficiently. So I'm trying to make a arena defense out of my picks. My island is a miserable mess because I have thought that said something else. Executive dysfunction. Executive, not the word I thought the first time I read it. I didn't read executive dysfunction. I read something else. Good luck finding the building. Jiggle my LD waifus. Maybe. Oh, wait a second. He's missing. Yeah, Wind and Fire Mages. That's one of the ones. Wow, that's one of the ones that he's actually wanted. Ridiculous. Don't know if you tried this, but I have Lydia, Walliung, Ileana ×2, Sylvia. Well, Ileana's not an LD5. Lydia, Walliung, Ileana, Sylvia. Game just throws waifus at me for some reason. I don't expect to pull anything really. At this point, I feel guilty when I get LDs. My luck is insane for some reason. On my birthday a few years ago, I had Sylvia for the Temple of Wishes. Wow. That's ridiculous. I mean, you know, summons on your birthday doesn't work, but I guess Temple of Wishes on your birthday does work. Don't know the odds of that because my math is not my favorite, but it can't be something that has happened to someone else. Most of my guildmates tend to curse my account for having so many meta units for Iris. Oh, wait a second. What is this? I think he already has this, but yeah. But we're looking lucky so far. We got two nat 5s. Curse my account for having so many meta units for Iris, etc. But you know, maybe the luck will make good content for you. Teemo out. I wonder if it's the real Teemo. It must be. People on the internet don't lie. There's so many units that, like, when we do summon videos, I'm like, oh, that could be a cool thing for a video, and then it winds up not being a cool thing for a video because you try, you know, to make a whole video out of one thing, you have to kind of force it all the time. But yeah, could be fun. Some of these, this should be new because I don't think he's done any summons for a while since these things came out. This is what it seems like. So got a few new units. I'm hoping to get I think best case scenario, Juno and one more usable new unit, and then one usable new LD4, and I'd be happy with that. That'd be 3 new units total, three new nat 5s total, and then one LD4. I think is a reasonable, best case scenario, reasonable request. let's take a look at. Of course, we're gonna take a look at the Steam games coming out. Monster Hunter Willis. No, Monster Hunter Wilds. 2025. That's not really a new release, but if you're watch this, you might be into Monster Hunter. I know there's a lot of people that are in the Summoners War community that actually play Monster Hunter. What? They're still releasing Kingdom Hearts games. Like re-releases of Kingdom Hearts games. What is this? Well, there are some interesting things coming up, I suppose. Not alien cats, but other things. Rocket Knight. I'm gonna take a. We need to take a look at these. Oh, they're DLC? Is this DLC for Kingdom Hearts? Why am I asking you? I'm the one that's looking at it. We will see. We will see what these things are. All right, so we have Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked Collection. Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked has 3 games. The collection immerses players in these thrilling classic titles on Steam. Was not expecting that. It's kind of like a different iteration of Sonic the Hedgehog, kind of. I never played Rocket Knight originally when it first came out, but I'm just looking at the screenshots. But it's not the same gameplay as Sonic the Hedgehog. I know people are gonna push back on that. They're gonna be like, no, it's not the same as Sonic the Hedgehog. What are you talking about? He just looks he's a little animal that jumps on robots. But yeah, it is not the same gameplay. It is just it's a platformer. It's an old school platformer from like that same era. It's by Konami. And then we have Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. Hasn't this already been done 45 times? Like, I am losing track of the amount of Kingdom Hearts games. I know that I have multiple I have like originals, and then I have the remakes of things, and I don't know what they are anymore. Like, I played these games and I'm like, I lost track. It's the same thing. This is what Square loves to do, is they love to remake the game kind of a little bit and then do another, and they're like, oh, we made this one, but it's a remake, but it's the same thing, but it's like a little bit different, but also give us another $50 because it's a little bit different. And that's why they keep making money, because they do this and they get away with it. And I don't know what the difference between all these things is. There's Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix. That's coming out in a couple days. Then there's Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Chapter Prologue. 2.8? Okay. And then there's Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind DLC. I don't know, guys. I really don't. What is this? Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC brings one chapter of the series to a close. Travel to exciting new Disney and Pixar worlds to prepare for the final showdown. And then the Kingdom Hearts 2.8 is Final Chapter Prologue, features 3 magical experiences, all leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't want to play these games because there's a couple that I didn't get to play. I played some, I didn't play some. I don't want to play them anymore because I'm just so confused. And if it's already emotional torture, me trying to figure out what game is what, I'm done. I don't know. It was fun games. Fun games. I expected the mobile game to do better as well. I really thought that one was gonna blow up, but I don't know anymore. Monster Hunter Stories. Ooh, you guys would like this. RPG that takes the world of Monster Hunter and expands in new and exciting ways. No longer you hunting monsters, but raising them. In this deep story featuring heroes known as monster riders, you will live alongside monsters and form lifelong bonds. This, it's like Monster Hunter, but it's also chibi anime, but it's also, yeah, I think that if you like Summoner's War, which I would assume that you guys like Summoner's, well, maybe I should, you guys play Summoner's War, doesn't mean you like it. That's kind of how Summoner's War works. You don't have to like it to play it. But I would check out Monster Hunter Stories. because that could be something that it's $30. It's coming on June 14th. I think that the crowd here, the audience here, would like that game. Maybe we should play it on the channel. Wow. Why did it take me so long to realize that?
Well, you could just do a video on it.
Yeah, I could just do a video on it. But at least I figured, listen guys, at least I figured it out this time instead of me doing the video and then a bunch of people being like, yeah, you should just do a video on it so we can see what it is. And then being like, oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? What do we have? SMT5 Vengeance. Become a mighty demigod and battle through its Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I always say it wrong. Or I assume I always say it wrong. I don't know. I might be saying it right. Probably not. Vengeance. Become a mighty demigod and battle through a decimated Tokyo in a war between angels and demons. Make new allies along your journey. Engage in intense turn-based combat. Recruit hundreds of demons and forge your own path to dictate the fate of all existence. There's a lot of shiny pictures, but not really a lot of pictures of the gameplay. I always want to see gameplay, though. Because that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, not... Some people just like the story. Right? I like the gameplay. I think the gameplay loop is the thing that keeps people playing for a long time. There's like a little... You guys see a little bit of gameplay? Looks like one of the newer Final Fantasy games. I know it's not. It's SMT. It's not Final Fantasy. It's just if you like that kind of game. High graphical fidelity and turn-based battles is what it looks like. It looks like it is something that people that like those newer Final Fantasy games would also be into. Horror Tales the Beggar. Why does it look like the transmog for the Light Death Knight? It's like a toothpaste skeleton. Control space-time to fight an evil monster in terror and science fiction journey set in a shattered but beautiful world. Bend physics, the sky, and the Earth itself in this engaging boss fight encounters with the full power of Unreal Engine 5 and NVIDIA DLSS. Wait a second, which Mercenary Queen was that? Yeah, that's a 5-star. It's a dupe, but it's a 5-star. Nice. It does kind of look like, yeah. It's a horror game, but it's like looks like a superhero horror game, kind of. Probably not that much superhero, but yeah. All right, let's. Well, you could use more though. You could use more of that. It's easier to scale up. But did you build the first one? That's the question. Did you actually build it? I don't know why I can't find it. Why can I not find it? So many Carlos. Why did you build so many Carlos? Oh, because you don't have this. You just have the Ivor. Okay, we're not going to feed that, though. And then what's the deal with... Sorry, I'm not trying to quote Seinfeld. I just wanted to see what the deal with this one was. So I mean, it's kind of new, but not new at the same time. The Beggar. Horror Tales the Beggar. That seems like a weird, for what this is, it seems like a weird name. It's like a sci-fi against like a superhuman thing. Then we have Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. Not the Avatar anime. It is the Avatar, like the Titanic guy, Titanic director. Published by Ubisoft. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is for the people with they're blue. They're blue, and then you go in the thing, the chamber, and then you become one of them. That movie. Yeah. First-person action-adventure game set in a western frontier. Reconnect with your lost heritage and discover what it truly means to be Na'vi as you join other clans to protect Pandora. But is it any good? Oh, it's a first-person shooter where you also fly on the creatures. Looks very pretty. I would expect it to look very pretty because that's kind of the whole deal with Avatar. They're like, look how much money we can put into the budget. It's gonna be very pretty looking. Oh, Water Vampire. OP unit. Monster Hunter Wilds. There's a lot of deserts in this game. Very much not like the other Monster Hunter game. One is cartoony, anime, looks like kind of Pokemon-y. This one, very lots of deserts. Lightning. Deserts and lightning. Very barren wilderness. From what I see here. It's such a stark contrast from one game to the other. Like very, very realistic graphics. But I mean, that's kind of more the Monster Hunter thing. Or more the Monster Hunter that I... like when I think about Monster Hunter, I think about something like this. But the other one, the other Monster Hunter stories is... that's more my cup of tea. Over the top, cartoony, anime. Bright colors. Make me forget how depressing my life is. Hopefully we get something nice out of the LDs. Let's actually put no. I kind of want to like do some RTA battles, but I that's gonna go badly. I want to do some RTA battles on this. It's always a stupid idea. Like when I'm like, oh yeah, we could just do some RTA with this person's account or that person's account. Because none of your accounts are any good. Maybe like 5% of them. Everyone else's is like, hey, I got crap runes. Look at all these monsters I got. It's some shiny monsters. You could have so much fun with it. That's always your sales pitch. That's always your sales pitch. You have so much fun with these shiny monsters. Just get me high rank. I want the skins. Like the runes, you're looking at them like the units aren't skilled up. There's no runes. Yeah, I mean technically there's runes, and then the pushback is like, well, I don't have all day to farm like you do. I don't have all day to farm either. What do you want from me nowadays? Yeah, that's always like there's this disconnect. It's like people want to get high rank, but also they're like, I don't have the money and time to do this. It's like, well, then maybe play something else. And they're like, but I have been playing Summoner War and I know I can get high rank. Like, okay, but then you have to farm the runes and do what it takes to get the high rank. Well, but nah, you do it for me. Like, no, I'm not doing it for you. Like, it takes more than just summoning monsters to get high rank. Wild, I know, very wild. You have to actually play the game. You have to actually get really ridiculous runes. You also have to use software now in 2024. Every subsequent year, it's more mandatory. I would say that it's mandatory right now to use software to farm and play. Because if you don't, you're on a steep decline. Your counter is gonna get worse and worse and worse. Even if you're farming every day, it's just gonna keep getting worse because you're not gonna be able to catch up with the people that are using AI and augmenting their gameplay with all of these tools that you are not using. I hate saying that because I'm doing the same thing. I'm not doing tools either, and I know my account just gets worse every month. There's nothing I could do. I mean, there is stuff that I could do. I just don't want to. So I shouldn't say there's nothing I can do. I can do the same thing everyone else is doing, but I'm not going to. So they could fuse skill ups here if they want. Why can I not find any of these units ever? Also, it shouldn't be that hard to find them. Okay. They didn't even skill up the first one. We'll feed this then. I feel like these are going to waste. I feel like this is they're farming these and they're not actually using this stuff. So they could grab a couple. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying these are good, but they could grab a couple of these if they're maxed out on resources, just so they don't lose all the things that they're farming for, right? Because if they're farming the Rift Beasts and they're getting these. Terrible, really terrible. But at least we're not close to being maxed out anymore. I guess they don't need any of that. Are we on to the LDs? Let's see if jiggling the jiggling walling does anything. Nothing. Okay. Can we feed something for another 10 LD pieces? Let's see. By possessed amount. Oh my god. Well, they could be fusing. Let's do that. Oh, they already did that. Do they have pieces? No, they already had the same idea. We don't have any there. Yeah, they already did the same thing. Nope. All right, we're not gonna go too crazy. LD Lightning, something usable. Well, that's the one they had. The dark one would have been the usable one that they didn't have, even though it was all heroes. One more LD Lightning. Please, one more. Okay. Usable LD Lightning. Is this... No, they needed the light one, right? It's always just the wrong color. So close to getting things they don't have. Just one element off. Alright, let's see what we get from these 10-year special scrolls. All normal element 3 stars. Got it. Oh, not even lightning. Although, double light griffins. Stealing some light griffins for the people that actually need light griffins. It's literally just the wrong element. But okay. Yeah, there we go. Just rub it in, Comptuous. Just rub it in. Fantastic. So, the best part about this video is... What was the best part about the video? They got one new unit. And that's about it. One new unit. We talked about Monster Hunter Stories. Go check that out. We'll do a video on it. Oh, I thought this was going to be a net 5. I thought. Shouldn't get ahead of myself. Because it feels like there's a little lag. But it's not actually for any reason. It's just lag for no reason. Alright, so we got 2 legendary all attributes, and everything else we do not need to do. RNG, please. Something useful. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Wait, did they have him already? They already had it, but, you know, currently, after that buff, he is pretty, screw you, he's pretty ridiculous. So, that is an LD5 already. New or, oh, man. Alright, well, we've been getting some good RNG, though. Can't complain. I'm going to say they summoned an LD5. Congratulations on your LD5 frigate. Don't tell me he's not, because he is. Ridiculous. I wonder if they're going to do something with him the next bounce patch. They're like, we've decided we're going to decrease the chance. That's probably what it would be if they actually feel like they made him too strong. They would just decrease the chance of him doing anything, and then it would be too RNG for people to reliably use, and then he would drop. So anyway, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know if it's going on YouTube or not, but I will see you as always in the next one.